All right, so for those of you that know me, you know that I may occasionally, or more than occasionally, like an adult beverage. So this is a true story that happened weekend ago at the local liquor store there on Monroe Street that will remain nameless, although you've probably seen me there if you live in this area, because I may or may not go there quite a bit. So I'm walking in, and as I'm crossing, a gal I did a loan for a few years back is crossing, shares the same wonderful habit that I do apparently, and she's walking out. We exchanged the normal pleasantries. Hi, how are you? How's the family? How's the house? All that. And then when I said, how's the house? She proceeds to tell me the following story, and this one kills me. And the fact that it happened at the liquor store, which is, I'm blaming this on part of the reason I drink so much, is because these things happen and they make me crazy. So she says, hey, we've been paying an extra payment a year. Okay. You know, because we want to get that 30-year note knocked down, and we had heard that if you pay an extra payment a year, you'll knock 9 years off your note. That's pretty close to true. And then, oh, by the way, when we get our tax refund every year, we send that in too to pay down the principal because it goes right to principal. So we want to get it paid off in like 16 or 17 years. I said, awesome, great idea. And then she pauses. And this is where it gets me every time. She says, do you guys do those home equity loans? I'm thinking I should have the vodka now. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Why? Well, see, we have this $20,000 in credit card debt, see, and we'd like to open a home equity loan since we paid our mortgage down so much to pay off the credit cards. And because I hadn't had a drink yet, well, I didn't tell her what I really thought. We'll just say that. I was thinking, wait a minute, let me see if I understand this right. So I'm going to tell you what I was really thinking. For the last 5 years since we helped you get your 3.75 30-year fixed rate mortgage, you've been paying extra on your 3.75 tax deductible mortgages and carrying balances of about $20,000 on credit cards that are currently at 15.9% average. She shared with me the numbers. So you've been losing almost 12% a year, over 12% a year of $20,000, so $2,400 a year because you paid off the cheapest debt instead of the most expensive debt. Please do not hear this as Marty says, don't ever pay extra on your house. That's not what I said. If your house is at 3.75 and you have no other debt and you want to pay it off, that's fine. If your house is at 3.75 and your car's at 0.9, paying extra on your house makes perfect sense. But why would you pay extra on a debt that's 3.75 and tax deductible when you have a debt outstanding that's at 15.9? Well, we want to get rid of the mortgage. And you just asked me about borrowing the home equity to take that equity right back out. And in the meantime, you lost $2,000 a year, so you lost $10,000, which would have paid half your credit cards off. So please don't hear me saying it's bad to pay extra on a mortgage. Just be very careful that if you choose to do that, that you don't have another debt out that's at a higher rate of interest, because it's part of the reason I drink so much.